Hello everybody and welcome into Emily's Upcycled Home as seen on Facebook's Saturday series. For project number 1, we are going to be using this candle stand and bird, coming in with some Stormy Seas by Dixie Belle and giving it a transformation. Now this Dixie Belle shade of Stormy Seas is a beautiful bluish gray color that we are going to coat this stand. And maybe come in with some DIY dark wax. Now the base of my stand is a metal piece. I'm also going to come in with this wood bowl and I'm going to attach these two pieces together, but I am not going to attach it directly to the top here. I am going to flip over my candle stand and use all that beautiful detail on the bottom as our staging spot for our bowl here. Now I'm going to come in once again with that Stormy Seas blue shade and I'm going to coat thoroughly the base of our stand, giving it a full coverage look, as well as coming in with the bowl. And I will give that a full coverage look as well. And I will be attaching this bowl after it's fully dry to the base of that piece where I showed you. So I'm going to come in with my heat gun and dry up the spot where I want. Now as far as the glue is concerned, I'm coming in with E6000 on my finger and I just put some on all 4 of those little spots there and came in with a little bit of hot glue to help hold it in place. Now you want to let this thoroughly dry. So while that's drying, I came in with the little bird and I used that same blue shade and I distressed it with a wet rag, exposing that gold on the top of the bird only, leaving it looking like a little bit of a brassy distressed look. Now after I come in and I start kind of decorating this bowl and this stand for my Facebook people, but then I decided to come in with this IOD pots transfer and just use a little remnant of that piece. Now you also see I came in with that little candle stand there and added it on the bird. So this is the filigree piece I'm going to add here, but make sure you're sealing your paint first. And I come in with this Dixie Belle clear top coat in a flat finish. Then I go ahead and apply my transfer, adding more top coat after to seal everything in. And here is our beautiful piece all staged up. Let me know if you want to try this piece. An upside down candle stand, you can shop all that little detail Fusion and Dixie Belle products with my affiliate link in the description. For project number 2, we came in with these glass candle stand holders. Now if you saw my mystery box, these were items in my mystery box as well as that candle holder I did on the first project. Now these really have a slick surface, so I am coming in with Mod Podge and just giving them a quick coat so that my paint can stick thoroughly to this glass slick surface here. I know there are products also where slick stick and stuff like that where you can apply this, but for now I'm using the Mod Podge and it does the trick for me. So I'm going to coat both of these candlesticks with this Mod Podge, come in with my heat gun, allow them to dry. And for this color, I am coming in with both Stormy Seas and Mint Julep, both by Dixie Belle, and I'm going to mix those two products together, or two colors together, and create a color of my own here. Now I come in and just mix in both in a little cup, and you can add and take away, well, you can't take away, so you can add as much as the Mint Julep as you want into that blue. So I wanted a little bit more green here, so I come in and add a little bit more, and then we end up with this beautiful shade of greenish bluish color here. And I thoroughly coat both of these candlesticks using that beautiful shade that we just created. If you notice, I did not paint the top of the candle holder where we will add our wood rounds from Amazon, and these are the coaster rounds I use, once again from Amazon. I'm going to come in and use my E6000 to attach these, as well as a little bit of hot glue. And first of all, I'm coming in with that DIY dark wax, and we are going to deepen that wood tone on both our rounds, only doing one side because you want your wood to adhere perfectly to your round. And once you apply that wood round, I went ahead and flipped them over to put some weight and make sure they were as centered as I could possibly get them. And then I'll go ahead and finish up, putting that DIY dark wax on the underneath part of the wood. But first we're going to come in and finish off our bases, painting those to match all the rest of the candle stand. And also, as well as the base, I'm coming in with that DIY dark wax and giving it a little bit of a dingy rustic effect here, and just changing up that color a little bit and deepening that tone. I come in with some white pumpkins that I get from Hobby Lobby, dingy those up as well with my DIY dark wax. And remember, after you apply your white dark wax, go ahead and get a lint-free rag and wipe off your excess. Coming in with the little cute little candles, rings here, and we are going to stage these up. Let me know what you think of this combination of colors down in the comment. Is this something that you would use in your fall decor? And if you like my content so far, please hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss any more videos. For our next project, we came in with this wood box here. Now, I trying to go through my paint stash still, so I found this Rust-Oleum chalk paint in H gray. So we're going to come in with that color, as well as this IOD transfer pack here, and we are going to create a cute little box with both of these supplies. I'm just going to come in and paint a thorough coat of here, doing my lid as well as the box. And I do have to come in with about 2 to 3 coats of this paint because of the Rust-Oleum is a lot thinner than the paints I usually use now. But I did start out using Rust-Oleum, so it's a good product to use. And I come in with my heat gun, dry up the layers in between, and repeat that process. Now, once I got it to the color and the layers that I want, I come in and seal the product with Dixie Belle Clear Coat in a flat finish so that we have a clean slate for our transfers to stick to. Now, with this transfer pack here, the Fairy Tale Floral Transfer Pack by IOD, you get all these beautiful florals in this one pack. You have so many florals, different florals to choose from.
You see all the pages you get in this
beautiful
transfer pack.
Yellowish florals,
and once again, that'll be down in the description. Know how my affiliate link where you can shop these products.
This transfer pack here, you can find that with my affiliate link down in the description. Now, if you have not used transfers before, you just pick the transfers that you want to use. And here I'm just kind of figuring out where I want to place it. You pull off that white backing, place your image onto your piece, and then every transfer pack comes with this cute little handy dandy stick here for you to rub on. You want to make sure you get the backing of your plastic once you adhere all your transfer and burnish that piece in to make sure it has a proper hold to your product and just smooth everything out. I will repeat that process of cutting out the image that I want, rubbing on that transfer and burnishing that in. Now, once you have everything done, you do want to seal in your transfers. So for me, what I am going to come in with, because I want a deeper tone, I will come in with a DIY dark wax, and that will not only age up our piece, but also fill in our transfers as well. And like any dark wax or any wax you use, you want to layer up your wax, giving your piece that darker tone, and you want to rub out all the excess. Smooth out the edges and smooth everything out with a lint-free rag. And here is our cute little box ready to use. Put all your little knickknacks in there, put your miscellaneous stuff in there, but let me know what you think of this project down in the comments. If you want to catch me live over on my Facebook business page, give me a follow there. For this project here, we've come in with this candle stand, and I continue on with the Rust-Oleum Aged Gray, giving this a thorough coat as well. I do add 2 coats of this leaving some of that black undertone to be exposed there. Now, once I have this fully covered the way I want, I go ahead and come back in with that same transfer pack, but for this time I am picking this little blue floral image, and remember to add in your top coat first before you apply your transfer. Go ahead and heat that up to allow that to thoroughly dry. And once I have that in place, I go ahead and piece my transfer on the way I want. Remember, you don't have to use the transfers the way they come. You can cut and piece your images out just like I am here. And with the rounded surface, you want to be a little bit more careful in applying your transfer. Work on one area, release that plastic, and then go ahead and continue that round surface there, leaving one finger at all times so your image does not move. And once again, I get all this applied the way I want to, piecing together those transfers, coming from the top, going down and leaving that centerpiece there, and then coming from the bottom. Then lastly, we come in with that DIY dark wax and age up the piece a little bit more, just hitting those curves of our candle stand. Now the back is not decorated, so if you wanted to flip it around and give it one solid look, you can also do that as well. I just go ahead and repeat the process of staging that up on my live, and because it's fall, I added a few little pumpkins here. Let me know what you think of this project down in the comments. Would you be trying some IOD transfers on your own? Come shop with me on Whatnot, where I have live auction sales, where I sell the upcycle pieces I created, as well as more thrifted and vintage finds. We have come to the end of our video, so here's those finished looks one more time. Thank you all for joining me on today's video. I will see you all on the next one. Goodbye, friends.